and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and today's starter, Corey Kluber. What do you have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go, and the batter is George Springer.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Out towards right center field. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Tapped softly on the ground. Hernandez on the run, sends it over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged in.
That one ripped. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play. And it drops foul in the corner. No score, just getting started, top of the first. On the ground to Devers. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And today's starting pitcher, Alek Manoah. What do you look for here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe 2nd, 3rd time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
He'll do it himself. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Justin Turner up next for the Red Sox. Big-time power. Swings here and blasts one left field. Bangs off the wall.
All over that one right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is Masataka Yoshida. And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Adam Duvall at the plate.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning. Boston strands a pair. Back here at Fenway Park, 2nd inning set to go. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And a 1-1. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And the right-hander deals. Bounced up the middle. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. Nothing. And welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Tristan Casas. And he deals. And that is cut on and missed. 1-2. Singy Alec Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly, and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Here's Christian Arroyo. The punch out there, and there's 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2-1.
That one way outside, and it's 2-1. They say you win.
2-2.
Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Red Sox. Top half of the third inning. Now here is Brandon Bell. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's 3 singles in a row. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in, the second run scores. It's 2-zip. Safe.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Line drive, caught. On the run, throw to first, and he's safe at first. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk went down on strikes his first time through. On the ground to third. Throws to first. That ends the frame. 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for Boston, Enrique Hernandez. 2-1 now. And there's a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Into center and a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
And here is Devers. The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. He goes down looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Center field. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag.
Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Dalton Varsho. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's Matt Chapman, grounded out to short in his first trip. And the pitch. And now 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Singled and scored his first time.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. Got him. And the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. They're up 2-0. Back here in Boston. Now it's the power speed combo. Masataka Yoshida. The 2-1. They say it went.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Springer there makes the catch. 1 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
1 down, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Springer puts it away. 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a lot.
The punch out there picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing for Boston, and they're down 2-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Kiermaier now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the batting order turns over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Duvall makes the grab for the 2nd out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. 2 outs. Just off the outside part of the plate. Strike 2.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Verdugo gets under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in Boston, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. Ball to strike. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Fires to first on the run. Save! Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Base hit right field. Lead runner holds up. They're at 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Now batting.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Doubled in his first AB. Doubled his first time up. And the righty deals. Check swing, no appeal. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That one in for a strike. 2-2. Got him. And now one away. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Here's a 1-1. Lined into right. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw back in. Holds the runner at 3rd. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Rafael Devers. That just misses, and it's 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And Devers hits that one. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. We are tied at 2. And he's got a double. Man, Siggy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 4-2. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Masataka Yoshida. The 1-1. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Up next for the Red
Adam
Sox.
Duvall up next for the Red Sox.
Adam Duvall.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Started after it. Appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller. They get 4 runs on. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Slice to right. Verdugo pulls that one down, and there's one away.
The catcher.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Left field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
In the air, left field. Yoshida makes the play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. New pitcher now for the Jays, Tim Meza.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality.
Number 58, Tim Meza.
The pitch. That's towards center. Kiermaier trying to get there. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman.
And next for the Red Sox, Christian Arroyo. In the air to left down the line. Grabs it on the run. Out number 2.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Here's Reese McGuire. Here's a 1-1. And he gets tied up right there. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap.
And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here at Fenway, Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And now Alex Cora is out of. John Schreiber into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's a 2-2. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Outside. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Casas. And they get Belt for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Righty delivers. Hard hit right side. Sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Blue Jays go down. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
Here's a 2-2. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Rafael Devers up to hit. 1 for 3. And here it comes. The punch out there. That's his second strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
The lefty ready and a 1-1. They say it went.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with a few.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Down at we're at the top of the 8th, and now for the Jays, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground right side. Another 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Swung on, belted. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Bichette digs in now. Out towards right center field. Verdugo makes the catch. That is the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Eric Swan.
For the Blue Jays, number 50, Eric Swanson.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Adam Duvall up next for the Red Sox. 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Now batting Tristan Casas. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And 1-2. Activity in the bullpen. Zach Pop getting ready to go. Caught him looking for the K. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first. Kenley Jansen into the game. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Kenley Jansen's been one of the best closers we've seen over the course of the past decade. Chris, he's moved into the top 10 all time in saves. Snags the liner back to the mound. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's to third. Tosses across to first. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Hammer, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Here's Matt Chapman. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.